Okay, hey you guys, it's D Dunn Elizabeth, and I'm about to give y'all the details of my heavy leg day. Okay, so when I'm doing a heavy leg day, it's also including my glutes, of course, because who doesn't want to grow their booty? So to start off all my heavy leg days or my booty exercises, I always start with glute isolations. And so these are banded kickbacks, and I'm using a heavy resistance band. And then once I do 15 on each leg, probably like 3 to 4 sets on each leg, and then I'll go straight into another exercise, which are fire hydrants, and y'all see that in just a second. So take about a 15-second break in between each exercise, and then take a full break after each full round, and that booty gonna burn, but it's gonna pay off in the end. So as you get to the point where you have like 3 or 4 left, your booty will really burn, and that's when you know that your glutes are engaged. If you have to take a small break, take a small break, maybe count to 3 in your head, but keep fighting that burn, because once those glutes engage, you want to keep them engaged because you're going to get ready to lift heavy and you need that booty activated. The glutes activated all the way, okay? And so once you finish this, take a deep breath, and now we're going to get ready to add some weight onto our legs. Okay, so as you all know, we have been in a pandemic, so gyms were closed for a moment. And at one point in time, I was lifting very heavy, but now that I'm just now making my way back into the gym, you have to work your way back up to the weight. So in order to avoid injury, always start with no weight, just to warm up those muscles, getting deep into that squat as you can, and practicing your form without the heavy weight. And then once you feel like your legs are warmed up, I do, a free set of 10 with no weight. And then I'm ready to add my weight onto them, okay? And these are wide sumo squats, okay? Okay, so now that the body is warmed up, let's go ahead and add some weight. So right here, I am putting 35 pounds on each side, and I'm gonna do 3 sets of 7. So of course, if you're a beginner, I would start with 5 or 10 pounds on each side, and then work your way up each time that you go. So what I do is I have a desired number of reps that I want to do for each weight. So at this point, I'm doing 35 pounds, 7 squats, but last week I was doing 25 pounds, 8 squats each. And once you get, pretty accustomed to doing those sets, then you will be able to work your way up. As you go to a higher weight, of course, you want to lower the number of reps, just so you could avoid injury and make sure you giving your body a time to fully adapt to the muscle. So let's get started with these heavy squats. Okay, so here we are with our next exercise, which are deadlifts. This has been my all-time favorite exercise because it's just that exercise. Like it's a hamstring exercise, also glutes, and then you're able to put on a lot of weight with those and work a lot of muscles at one time. So as I did with the squats, I warm up with no weight just to get in the, practice my form, get it together. And with these exercises, you have to be very careful, just as with the squats, to make sure your form is perfect. I really suggest watching a video on how to perfect your form. That way you could avoid injury. So once that body is warmed up, let's go ahead and add some weight. Okay, so for this exercise, I'm pretty much putting the same weight, 35 pounds on each side, and I'm going to be performing 3 sets of 8. Okay, so here we are with our third exercise, which is my favorite also, courtesy lunges. And I do a lot of exercise on this Smith machine just because it's so versatile and you're able to do so many leg exercises, and even back, upper body. You could do a lot with this machine. And so per the usual, I'm starting off with no weight, just practicing my form, because this exercise in particular has always been very difficult for me. So I always like to start with no weight. Very, very important. And then I'm going to add 25 pounds on each side. I'm still working on working my way up with the weight for courtesy lunges. So it's a process, like I said. Let's go ahead and add some weight. Okay, so as I mentioned before, the benefits of going to a lower weight, you're able to do more reps. So on this particular, I'm doing alternating courtesy lunges, and I'm doing 10 reps, okay? So this exercise is really good for toning your legs and getting that perfect curve in your booty. You see, like, watch when I go down. Y'all see that? Boom. Yes, that's why this exercise is very important. And the more you add weight, the progressive overload will help build and form that muscle and give you that desirable booty that we all want, okay? Okay, so here we are with the fourth exercise, which is alternating lunges. And so I'm using 2 20-pound kettlebells just to, add a little bit more weight to the lunges, and I'm alternating each leg as I go. So these are forward lunges, and I just pick a desired distance across the gym, and then I just go, there and back. I did this 3 times. I didn't count how many lunges it was, but you could also perform this exercise on the Smith machine as well, but I kind of wanted to relocate in the gym. So this is pretty much alternating forward lunges, which is really great for toning your legs. And the more weight you put on, the more the muscle will build. Plus, y'all know, gotta eat right. And we'll talk about that later. Okay, so here we are with the last and final exercise of this booty/leg day. And y'all, when I say I hate this exercise, I hate it, but it works. It really, really works to help toning those quads and building that booty. So this is a split squat, okay? And so I'm really just not getting into the habit of adding weight to this exercise. So I'm just using a barbell that's 20 pounds. So it's very light, and I'm gonna do 10 split squats on each leg, 3 sets, of course. And I also suggest, watching the video on how to perfect your form with these also. But one thing that I do want to know is to make sure that your toe is aligned with your knee, and just go as deep as you can. It's going to burn, but it will be effective, you guys. So with that being said, let's finish this exercise strong. Alrighty, you guys, so that concludes my detailed leg/booty day, and here is my transformation. So that way y'all know that these exercises that I'm telling you and the moves that I'm showing you are very much effective, but consistency is the key, plus with a well-balanced diet. And I have plenty of videos on what I eat on the daily posted on my channel. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.